Hi, my name is Evgenia Christoforou, and I would like to present to you the work we have done with my collaborators, Pinar Barlas and Jan Baker. It has become apparent that crowdsourcing, and in particular image annotation tasks, can amplify and perpetuate society's biases in computer vision algorithms. Crowd workers usually describe what is worth saying in addition to the content of the image, especially on open-ended image annotation tasks, where we can see reporting biases included in the data. In this study, we view the temporal effect that significant global and local events might have on the collected data by noticing the natural change in the crowd workers' environment due to the global pandemic affecting humanity and the social unrest due to racial discrimination happening in the US. Our hypothesis is that the impact of these events and the extensive media coverage can lead to relevant concepts such as health and identity to be at the forefront of thought for crowd workers. In order to study this, we have replicated an image annotation task that was originally executed on December 2018 on the APEN platform, and we replicated from May to June 2020, asking US participants to annotate 597 images of people from the Chicago Face database, including white, Latino, Black, and Asian subjects. For each image, we asked 3 distinct workers to provide us with 10 tags describing the content of the image. We collected the tags from the 2020 and 2018 experiment, and we have isolated the ones referring to the topic of health and identity. Our results show a significant increase in overweight tags in 2020, which in combination with the spike happening in the similar period to search terms like recipes and quarantine workout makes us believe that it's possible that workers mention when describing an image what is directly affecting them at the present moment. Furthermore, we have seen evidence that workers may be subject to attentional bias. If we consider that looking at the external features cluster tasks, we have specific tags observed in 2020 compared to 2018, with white skin tags being significantly more in 2020, while pale light skin tags being significantly more in 2018, and a similar thing happening to black and brown skin tags compared to dark skin tags. Additionally, we have seen more race marking of images depicting non-white subjects in 2020, with significantly more race-related tasks describing Black subjects and significantly more tags in the African subcluster compared to the opposite behavior happening in 2018. Finally, we have seen a significant increase in the use of tags referring to the subjects as American or US citizens in 2020, which might be due to the worker state of mind that's influenced by the BLM movement, the upcoming US presidential elections at that time, and anti-Chinese sentiments due to COVID-19. So, in this study, we have seen the existence of a parameter conforming with societal events that, together with other factors, can influence and create temporal variations in crowdsourced data. So, it is essential to take steps to identify crowdsourced data that can be influenced in a positive or negative way by temporal variations in order to promote or restrain said effects. And in order to do so, we can take a few simple steps, such as being aware of whether the crowdsourcing task is generating new datasets or using existing datasets, in order to be aware of pre-existing biases and in order to be alert for temporal variations happening in the present dataset. Furthermore, we need to recognize if the collected data reduce or augment the potential bias due to major events and take a few steps to reduce the effect of undesirable temporal variations, together with a thorough documentation of the collection process during crowdsourcing in order for the data to be able to be used and reused during the training process. Thank you.